All right, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Kafla Yahweh, Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle, great Northman Woolwell, sincere citation of Oscar, the preacher of the truth, that caught the four corner of the earth to the beer and power Yahweh, Yahushai, the hope of elect, citation of Israelite foreigner, that's God amongst the nation, that believe in the name of Yahweh, Yahushai. Shalom to the sisters and family tuning to the gospel preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you. And who the world innerly call God is named Yahweh. And who the world innerly calls Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and those in line descent that go back to the old 12 tribe of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right, my heart call from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp. And here with another lesson, and this is based on new song from Kanye West called Come to Life. Alright. Got it from his new album that came out called Donda. Alright. But this Come to Life is let's call it. I for me I take it in a spiritual I look at it from a spiritual aspect. And one of the few words that stood out for me in the lyric, listening to the song over and over again, he's talking about the silver lining, all right? Then you hear about the silver lining before, so I just wanted to look it up for mine, you know. So that's what we were taught here at Great Millstone, to look up words and stuff. And I wanted to look up this what silver lining means, all right? And this is the on the screen, and few precept comes to mind when you check out the meaning of silver lining. All right, that's on Wikipedia. All right, the idiom. All right, and our idiom is look it up real quick. It's a expression. All right, a group of words established by users as having a meaning not deductible from those of the individual words. All right. That's an idiom. All right. A silver lining is a metaphor for optimism in the common English language, would mean a negative occurrence may have a positive aspect to it. Right. And that's make me think of the scriptures. All right. It purifies basically, the elect being going through the fire right now. All right. All right. To become pure. All right. To get all the draws and all the unwanted things off of us spiritually. All right. And that's like the thing that you're going through made things negative, right? You're catching hell, all right? Heart breaking down, lose your job, having trouble in the flesh, family stuff, woman leaving you. Uh, all those things are negative occurrence. But at the end of the day, after you go through those things, it's a positive aspect to it. All right, because what are those things to do is to gain experience from those things that you went through, and also to build up your spiritual and mental callous. All right, it's like working out. Building your muscles, turn the muscles, and it grows to be stronger. Same thing with adversities. All right, going through the fire on this side. You turn certain mental and spiritual things of who you are, and rebuild back up to make you stronger. All right, grow you stronger. All right. Let's get to the scriptures. Got to. Let's see over here. Uh, let's see. Trying to find a scripture. Let me get back to that. I can't find it on top. These Ecclesiasticus. Alright, what's the rock of the Apocalypse, chapter 2, verse 1. I studied thou come to the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Alright? You're being constantly being tempted. Alright? Set thy heart aright with your mind and constantly endure. And make not hate in time of trouble. Alright? It said, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at that last end. Yeah, because the stuff that you're going through, alright, may things like negative occurrence, alright, going into the metaphor of what the silver lining means, alright. What's the being increased at that last end is being, that's a positive outcome, alright. What is that again? A negative occurrence may have a positive aspect to it, alright. For gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, alright. That's the, that is those, what's like again? It's the, like verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Alright, that's the attitude to have where you're going through these, temptations. Alright, you're going through these, times of trouble and stuff. You gotta take it cheerfully. Going through these adversities, you gotta take those things cheerfully. Alright, because it may seem negative, bad, alright, horrible at the time, but you gotta look at it as, okay, I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna get a positive outcome after this, alright, it's experiences, alright. It's that whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace adversities. Right? Acceptable men that have been accepted to go into that walk. All right? Part of being going into the straight gate. All right? That adversity. All right? It's to believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside let you fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Alright. Alright. Oh man. Let's get Malachi 3 and Malachi, Malachi, all over the place. Malachi 3 and 1, behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. Alright? So about John the Baptist, alright, and the reincarnation. Alright? Which was Abba's business. Alright, it said before me, and the Lord of whom ye think shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, so he is a light, and behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who may abide in the day of his coming? And who said, who may abide in the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the son of Levi. We're talking about the whole Israel. Alright, we're on this side, the elect is joined unto the Most High. Alright, that's the word Levi in the Hebrew, Logia. Alright, joined unto me. And purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer the Lord Yahweh shall try to offer it in righteousness. They shall offer in Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant, both northern and southern kingdoms. Alright. Yeah, so I can read it again. Wherefore, then shall the offer in Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord Yahweh shall try, as in the day of old, right? And as in 400 years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift, be a swift witness against this torturer. Let me jump down. So let's just end on that. Alright. Trying to remember the other scripture. Alright. Let's start by order. Let's see. Bear with me for a minute. Here we go. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 1. He that loveth his son causes him also to feel the rod. Alright, that's the affliction. that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chastises his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that readeth his son, he that teacheth his son, verse 2 again, that he that chastises his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. All right, what's the elect? Okay, that's pretty much it on that. Lucky. Lucky is still on. This is lucky. Oh. Zechariah 13 and 9. I will bring the third part, which is the 1/3 of Israel, right? So that could be redeemed, right, to the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, right? And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, right? And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. They shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shai is my power. All right. Yeah, right there. I don't want to make this video too long, but you get the point. You know, the silver lining, going through adversity, right, suffering, and all those gonna lead to what positive aspect, positive outcome. All right, so with that, shalom.